Greetings, Guardians of Dominion. Zeus here with another thrilling video. Today we're diving into something you won't want to miss: how to prepare for Lyria's arrival, the newest hero set to shake up the Dominion. Get ready as we break down the best strategies, key resources to gather, and powerful team synergies to give you a head start the moment Lyria joins the battle. Let's make sure you're not just ready, you're unstoppable. Yesterday, many players noticed glitches in the game, and if history has taught us anything, that's usually a sign that something big is on the horizon. With Lyria already announced, her arrival is just around the corner, and smart players are already getting ready. So, how should you prepare? A lot of players might assume that the preparation phase doesn't matter much, but trust me, it does. We still don't know Lyria's full potential or whether she'll shift the meta, but that uncertainty is exactly why it's so important to be ready. For example, I've been stocking up on absolute artifacts, those powerful red artifacts, ever since the folio event. Sure, I have plenty of heroes who still need them, but here's the key question: what if Lyria turns out to be another game changer, like Augustus? What if she redefines the meta and becomes a must-build hero? That's why planning ahead now can give you a huge advantage when she finally arrives. So, the first thing you should prepare, and I often forget this myself, is skill points. When a new hero arrives, you'll need to upgrade their skills 460 times. After the first 20 skill points, each one costs emeralds. It starts at 10 emeralds, then jumps to 40, and later to 100 per skill point. But here's the trick: you can stock up skill points daily for just 10 emeralds. If you do this for 20 days, you'll have around 200 skill points ready, covering almost half of what you'll need. I'll admit, I forgot to do this myself, but now's your chance to get ahead. Next up, experience potions. For veteran players, these might not be a huge concern, but for newer players, they can be a real bottleneck. Make sure to build a good stash because you'll need plenty to level Lyria up quickly. Now, let's talk about items. We don't yet know which items Lyria will need, but the hero she seems most similar to is Tristan. Both are warrior-type heroes with strength as their main stat. So, using Tristan as a rough guide for her potential gear isn't a bad starting point. But keep in mind, this is just an educated guess. As soon as the developers give early access to creators, I'll make sure to show you her exact item list. On to skins, you'll want to stock up strength skin stones. Personally, I started hoarding skin stones after the folio event, but I assumed the new hero might be agility based, so I spent some of my strength stones. Luckily, it's a good time to spend agility and intelligence stones on other heroes while saving strength stones for Lyria. Don't forget enchantment runes. For me, stocking these up was fairly easy because I've already finished developing all hero glyphs, but if you're still working on that, it's worth starting a stash now. For the gift of the elements, remember that you can move it between heroes, but be cautious. While the sparks of power stay safe when you reset a hero, you lose gold every time you remove and reassign the gift of the elements. So, plan carefully to avoid wasting resources. Now let's hit artifacts, especially absolute artifacts. These are rare and highly sought after. Like many players, I have tons of heroes still waiting for theirs, but since the folio event, I've been setting some aside specifically for Lyria. Being ready here could give you a big edge. Finally, we get to ascension resources. Based on what we know so far, I'm fairly confident that strength crystals, vibrant strength crystals, and radiant strength crystals will be needed for Lyria's ascension. I also suspect we'll see Valor insignias and Great Valor insignias in her requirements, again taking Tristan as my rough comparison. But keep in mind, this is just a prediction. Once I get official details, I'll bring you a full breakdown. Now let's talk about the Lyria event. I'm expecting it to follow a similar format to the folio event. That means we'll likely see familiar tasks like logging in daily, completing missions in adventure, buying emeralds, spending emeralds, earning VIP points, opening chests in the tower, using archaeologist tools, and defeating mini-bosses in adventure. If the event sticks to the same structure we saw with Folio, Ninja Turtles, Augustus, and Lara Croft, we can probably count on boss fights, with a totem fragment as one of the final rewards. On top of that, the event will likely introduce its own currency and a special shop, where you can pick up key resources for Lyria's development. One small but important note, in the Folio event, there wasn't a specific task requiring energy spending, but just in case, I recommend stocking up on bottled energy now. It's always better to be ready than to scramble when the event drops. And that wraps up our deep dive on how to prepare for Lyria's arrival in the Dominion. We've covered everything from skill points, experience potions, and artifacts to skin stones, enchantment runes, ascension materials, and what to expect from the upcoming event. By getting ahead now, you'll be in a powerful position to unlock Lyria's full potential the moment she lands, and who knows, you might be among the first to shape the new meta. I'd love to hear your thoughts. What are you doing to get ready for Lyria? Are you stocking up on resources, or do you have your own preparation strategy? Drop your tips and plans in the comments below and let's get the discussion going. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update on the latest Hero Wars news and strategies. Remember, Guardians, preparation today leads to victory tomorrow. Stay sharp, stay ready, and as always, salute and friendship.